So we are doing this event because our hospital's vision is empower others, create healthy. And what we want to do is create a healthy community of people that are living their best life, that they're comfortable, they're able to get out and do what they want to do. And so part of that is drawing awareness to certain conditions. And a huge one for women is heart disease. A lot of times women don't know that they're very much at risk for heart disease. In fact, it kills more women than all cancers combined.
I lost my mother when I was 63 years old, when she was 63 years old in 1973. And, unfortunately, I lost her to her one and only heart attack. And from a whole family, we've struggled with heart disease, and so this is very important to me. And so it's in my family, it's in our community, and I think people aren't aware of how common it is among women.
This window was designed with the idea of women in our lives, and we wanted to focus on women in art. And these are paintings of women by various artists we represent. We have women oil paintings, sculpture, and our thought was just how to represent women who have meant something in lives and show it in their various aspects. So we have photographs of women that are from our personal families. My mother had a heart attack when she was 52 years old. She was a registered nurse at the time and knew the symptoms as we believed them to be at that point, but that's changed a lot in the years since then. So we wanted to really bring about awareness. It's fun to decorate, but we wanted to bring about awareness and education for women because we know that's the key to stopping heart disease.
So we can walk, we can exercise, we can eat right, and those are all lifestyle choices that for the most part can help us prevent heart disease. So what Red and Fred is all about is making people aware of that and giving them opportunities to do something about it.
Once you know what your risk is, there's a lot we can do to prevent you from having a heart attack or other heart problems. So it's really important for people to be aware of what risk factors are. If your blood pressure is too high or your cholesterol is too high or you have diabetes, that's a big risk factor. Overweight, sedentary lifestyle, smoking. And to some extent stress too. If you have any of those risk factors, you are at a higher risk right there of having a heart attack. And the more risk factors you have, it's kind of cumulative. So the more you have, the higher your risk goes.
Now, as far as diet goes, it is still true that we're looking at the saturated fat in the diet and having people reduce that. So looking at trans fats or fats that are found in sweets or bakery goods, really high fat meats, dairy fat like whole milk and butter. We are asking people to still reduce those fats. We're also really encouraging though and making people aware that inflammation is a huge factor in heart disease risk. So we don't look at that with the numbers that we're looking now at with cholesterol, but we know that if someone has an LDL cholesterol that's sort of moderately elevated, they can really make a big difference in whether or not that cholesterol becomes inflamed and causes a heart attack or heart disease by reducing the inflammation in their body. How would you do that dietary-wise? A lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables.
We do have heart disease in my family, so it's very important to me that I try to serve really healthy meals and exercise and do everything we can to keep our own hearts healthy.
The hospital is very interested in this becoming one of the healthiest counties in the state of Texas. We are about number 7 or 8. We'd like to be up at least 2 or 3, and the goal eventually will be up to number 1. So the way to engage in health is actually to make people aware, number one, of the issues of women's health and heart disease, being the number 1 killer of women, more than all other cancers combined. And also to have them be aware that we need to find out their blood pressure, the They need to know their cholesterol. They need to know their issues with diabetes, because those are all the major risk factors of developing heart disease.
So Red and Fred is really to get women and people who love them to know what the triggers are for heart disease, what the causes are for heart disease, and what you can do to make those go away and to live a longer, healthier life.